Good friends, good education, good standard of living. Ah, what a wonderful life, isn't it? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Gokul Chhabra, representing MDI at this life-changing event. These are some of my big moments where I passed my class 12th exams and finally entered Ramjas College. Although I did not know at that point of time that something extraordinary, something out of the box was coming my way. I got an opportunity to work at the Social Entrepreneurship Club of my college, wherein I got exposed to different underprivileged communities, ranging from drug abuse victims to poor women to people living in slums. And in the same club, I met my best friend. Meet Vishakha. My best friend was thrown out of his home once he opened up to his parents and told them that he liked men. Yes, he belonged to the LGBTQ community, a community whose sexual orientation differed from their assigned sex. Apart from the usual norm, I was actually comfortable in meeting with them. Actually, I wanted to know what they do and what their actual status is. And as I started to meet with them, interact with them, meet them on their birthdays, celebrate with them, I realized that this community needed serious help. Although I did not belong to the community, I could empathize with them really well. And thereon began my journey of being an LGBTQ ally. I went to college, prepared a team of 10 students who were ready to help them. But help them in what?
देखो हमें लोग बाग देख के तो यही बोलते हैं हिजड़ा जा रहा है या छक्का जा रहा है जनाना जा रहा है तो ये बहुत गंदा लगता है
Hijra, chakka, janana, and what not. Gender sensitizing was one of the major issues, and thus our plan of action came. We organized different gender sensitizing drives, including the free hug campaigns, fashion shows, pride parades across Delhi. And this gained a huge of public traction. Though there was one point that was missing, that major issue that was not yet resolved. And that's when we met Simran Sheikh, the senior member of HIV/AIDS Alliance, who actually helped us to understand what real problem the community is facing. We were asking outsider people to accept the community. And on the other hand, the community themselves, due to lack of dignity and self-respect, were not accepting themselves. And this major issue stemmed from two major problems. First, there was lack of dignified regular earnings, since the major portion of earning was from prostitution. And second, there was regular public shaming about their sexual orientation, their looks, their style, their makeup. There was lack of personal grooming spaces for the community. We sat down, did the math, and came up with one eureka moment. Opening a home-run beauty salon in the NGO premises run by the LGBTQ community. The idea was noble. And was happily accepted by the community. Through Vishakha, I met Manpreet, the head of the Pahel NGO in Saket, who agreed to give us rent-free space within the NGO. And Rizwan, the beautician, who agreed to work in the saloon. Thereon, after considering the footfall and the feasibility, Pahel NGO was finalized. The community was pitched the idea, they were trained, the head beautician was on board with us, the investment was generated through college funds and grants. And finally, that one day, that final idea came into a reality. Vibgyor Beauty Parlor was finally opened in Pahel Saket NGO, run by the LGBTQ community, but was open for all. The purpose that we aimed for was actually achieved. The income of the members raised was up to 45,000 from mere 12,000 rupees. The parlor got featured in Hindustan Times for impacting 4 core community members at the income level, 100 plus community members at the social level, and inspiring 2 lakh plus LGBT community members to start their own business. That was my proudest moment. Here is how the beauty parlor looked like. You can very well see Rizwan giving his best shot at the saloon. But I didn't come this far just to come this far. There are more than 1,000 such NGOs entailing 10 lakh plus LGBT community members, just like Rizwan, who need to have that self-respect, that dignity, that dignified earning, that access to personal grooming spaces. And my dream is to open a chain of beauty salons across India run by the LGBTQ community. Here is my plan of action. Since we have already started within Delhi, we'll be segmenting NGOs who are ready to give us rent-free spaces. Thereon, the same model that has been already executed will be replicated across NGOs. For that purpose, I have already selected 3 NGOs who are ready to give us rent-free spaces within Delhi. Carrying on, half the work has already been done. The community members have been convinced. The community members will be trained. I need Godrej to invest for these 3 beauty parlors in the span of 1 year so that I can make that setup in the beauty parlors and finally execute the plan. Also, Godrej Saloon Eye Initiative can actually mentor the training program for the LGBTQ community members. Sustainability plan. After the successful launch of beauty parlors, I have to partner with some big NGOs like the Humsafar Trust and the India HIV/AIDS Alliance so that this particular project can go to a pan-India scale level. At last, I want to thank my people there in Delhi, want to thank all of you. So here's a clipping.
हाय, मेरा नाम डैनियल है और मैं शेप इंडिया एनजीओ से जुड़ी हूँ। मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि देखो, जैसे कि आप लोग जानते हैं कि हमें जो है समाज में सराहा नहीं जाता, हमें बिल्कुल भी स्वीकारा नहीं जाता। तो लेकिन कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो हमारी मतलब मदद करते हैं। जैसे कि अगर मैं गोकुल जी की बात करूँगी तो पिछले 3 साल से हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। उन्होंने हमें काफ़ी हेल्प किया। उन्होंने ब्यूटी सैलून हमें खोल के दिया। तो हम लोग चाहते हैं कि आगे ऐसे ब्यूटी सैलून खुलें और हम जैसे लोगों को काम मिले और कम से कम समाज में हमें स्वीकारा जाए। मैं उनकी बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ। थैंक्स गोकुल जी।
बकायदा खर्चा भी उन लोगों ने अपने आप ही उठाया, हमसे नहीं 1 रुपया भी मांगा। जी तेरा बनाए मालिक उनको राजी रखे।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।